You got me believing that I can seize the day. You got me hooked on a feeling that I can do anything if I give my heart to it.
Hello, Sharks. Welcome to Moments with Shai Will. Today we have a very special guest, paralegal and also in artist development, Gigi Feliz. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, Shai Will. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for taking the time
Of
being
course,
here.
thank you.
So, how would you define the work as a paralegal, and what led you to pursue that career?
Sure. Well, being a paralegal entails of, pretty much putting together facts and interviewing clients and legal research to present to the attorney so that they can, present their cases in court or settlement agreements or whatever it is that they need to do.
Yeah.
How I got into it was basically I wanted to be an attorney.
Okay.
That's what I wanted to do. So what I did was I went to school to study criminal justice. I did that for 4 years, got my bachelor's degree, and then my mom got sick. So then I, took a step back to help her and just went right into, after I graduated, just went right into the field. And been working since 1995 in the same field.
You go, girl. That is amazing.
Yes, and
So to become a paralegal, what area of law did you have to study?
Well, I studied, it's not so much studying areas of law, but the classes. Like I took bankruptcy classes, psychology, torts, real estate, trusts, and...
Are those prereqs towards that degree?
No, you really don't. Well, the classes that you take do help with the career that you're about to go into, which is paralegal. And yeah, they it's not like a requisite, but they do recommend that you do take these classes.
Okay.
Yeah, and especially with criminal justice.
Well, that part makes sense.
Because you can have a degree in English, sociology, and still become a paralegal. So it's not like, so that's the good thing about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, what was it like, the education for you in school? Is it hard? I mean, of course you said you wanted to always be an attorney. So I guess, deciding to be a paralegal, it wasn't it wasn't hard for you. It wasn't as challenging because it was something you wanted to pursue.
Yeah. Some say that, like for instance, taking the certified paralegal test to become a certified paralegal. Some say that test is just as hard
as
taking the bar exam.
Okay.
And maybe just as hard as the LSAT, to get into law school. But for me, I already knew what I wanted to do.
Right.
So it came easy. I'm a studious person, so I like to study, but it is stressful because there's a lot of testing, during those classes. Oof. And testings are really hard for me because the focus level is like insane. So that part was like, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. So yeah, I definitely wrote it out.
So you're passionate about this?
I'm definitely passionate about it. What's more demanding, people think that the attorneys are demanding, but the clients are the demanding ones.
Yeah.
Like the clients are the ones like, get it done, we need this, like, what are we going to do about that? So those are the demanding people, not so much the attorneys.
I can understand it, but when you're passionate about something, it comes easier.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like work.
You feel good about it. It's just like they say, when you choose a career that you love, it doesn't feel like work, right?
It doesn't feel like
so
work.
So I understand. So what type of paralegal are you, and are there paralegals that deal with specific parts of law?
Definitely. Some paralegals go into just one area of law, let's say like family law. Others delve into, plenty of areas. When I started with the sole practitioner. It's like the mom and pop law firms, very small, intimate. And that attorney, which is my family attorney now, he did everything from bankruptcy to family law to, personal injury, just criminal law, just about everything. And I learned in the 13 years of being with him, I learned all those areas.
Yes.
The procedures, a lot of the case laws, it was amazing. So when I got out of that, like learning experience, I jumped into corporate law. And that's where I am now.
Congratulations.
In a corporate law firm. And what I do with them, with the attorney I'm working with now, he's a regulatory compliance attorney.
Wow.
And that compiles of like just making sure that the companies, your clients are in compliance with the Florida laws or wherever law in whatever state that they're, they have their business in.
Okay.
So that's what I pretty much do right now.
I like that. So, of course, there's pros and cons in anything in life.
Yeah.
What are they as a paralegal?
The cons are long hours. You can work long hours as a paralegal, especially if your case is going to trial.
Right.
Especially if it's like we deal with a lot of federal cases.
Yeah.
And so those can run long hours.
So basically, it's like we're taking work home with us when we get off.
I work from home, but I'm still, it's a lot from home. They even take it some more because, you work from home. You don't have to do anything else.
Yeah.
So, but it is a lot of long hours. So there are nights that I can stay up to 10 o'clock at night working on one simple case.
Yeah.
So
but you're passionate about it.
I'm passionate about it. Yeah. And I get to learn a lot too. So that helps,
And then, so what are the pros other than knowing the laws?
Oh, and another con I would like to say, a lot of people assume that, you're a paralegal, you're making so much money, and you get there.
Okay.
It comes with experience.
That's
I have over 22 years of experience, so I'm at that level where I can say, okay, I can make the money. But the cons, they start, especially here in Florida, like $17 an hour, And I know $50,000 a year. It's like, what? Like in today's
today,
that doesn't,
maybe 10 years ago.
Exactly. Well, if you're a single person, that works. But if you're a family,
there we go. If you're a family, you have the children, and exactly.
But that's another little con. But once you experience and had your years, it's good pay. And the pro of it all is like learning the law, learning learning the procedural laws and just the court system and just knowing how to get things done, basically. And that's what I love about my job.
I like to hear that when someone says they love their career, you do not hear that very often. What would you tell someone young that wants to be a paralegal?
It's a lot of work.
Ready.
And to stay on top of your game, once you're in the field, and what else? To make sure that you don't make too many mistakes.
Yeah.
Because a mistake, even though you get supervised by the, supervising attorney you're working for, it still looks bad.
Right.
For him and the firm if you make too many mistakes. But definitely work hard.
That's why you have to make adjustments.
Yeah.
You have to be willing to still learn, because a lot of people, they'll go to school, they're like, oh, I have a degree, I'm highly educated, so I don't need you to tell me what to do, but hey.
And most attorneys, they want experienced paralegals. They want, it's good to start with a small firm, because the small firms are the ones that are going to teach you everything. Everything you want to know, you need to learn, and that's the best way to go.
Yes, so we'll be right back, Sharks.
Learn and earn today at Miami-Dade College. College graduates earn 56% more than high school graduates and $1 million more in lifetime earnings. A degree from MDC is your path to greater earning power and career success. Choose from hundreds of affordable high-tech and in-demand career programs, including cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, business, and nursing. Learn and earn today at MDC and fast-track your career. Enroll now at mdc.edu/purpose.
You got me believing that I can seize the day. You got me hooked on a feeling that I can do anything if I give my heart to it.
Welcome back, Sharks. You're tuned in to Moments with Shai Will. We have been speaking with Gigi, a paralegal, and also artist development. So tell me, what inspired you to get in the field of artist development?
My son.
Oh.
My son wanted to do music since he was 13. And I actually got him into a place called The Path of Hip Hop.
Nice.
Introduced to me by a friend, and got him in there. and he was like so involved with it. He's like, oh my God, Mom, I want to do this full time. It's like, you got to help me. I was like, okay. So then I just dove right into it.
Yeah.
Like I started just doing all my research like a paralegal and what it entails, you know, to be in artist development, like how to start. First thing I did was open up my LLC. And we just got to work.
Man, you went
from
full
there.
force with that.
Yeah, since 2015.
That's
I still
right.
have a company named MegaFam Love Entertainment, and we do artist development.
Yes,
on the
I've
side,
been to one of your events. I must say, very professional.
Thank
You know,
you.
you guys did such an amazing job choosing an artist to come on, because a lot of times these people that's in this business, they just, you know, go after it for the money and it's not, they're not choosing wisely.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
So-
And that's one of the things that we do in our company. Like, we really don't charge anything. You know, you come and you have your fun and you perform with the Grab the Mic show that we did have, but we don't charge anything. Like, for specific services, we do. Like, for EPKs, we charge.
Okay, that's understandable.
But like if we're getting you some money through like a show or something like that, unless you make money, we don't charge. Because what's the sense in that?
Right,
Like,
right.
You know, we want a win-win situation.
Yes, I
Yeah.
get it. What type of qualities and creativity are you looking for in an artist? Or should I say an upcoming artist?
Yeah, originality. Originality, and as far as like if they're doing hip hop, like their lyrics have to make sense. Like they have to be
Yes.
You know, it's not
Yes.
about, you know, the bees and, you know, like no ratchetness. Like it has to be like not so much conscience rap, but, you know, something that the people are going to be like, oh, wow, that sounds dope. That's
Yes.
different. So I like
Yes.
to see originality,
Yes.
definitely.
And, you know, since we're talking about the music industry, how do you feel about where the music is gone or where it's going?
It's a little sad for me because, you know, I was born in the 70s. I'm an 80s, 90s baby. So
Yes.
for me, it's like hip hop has changed
Yeah.
so much. And it's been a little bit disappointing, you know, in the sense of like all this gangster rap and then the girls showing all their bodies and that's how they sell their music. So that's been a little bit disappointing.
It is.
For me.
It is. I
Yeah.
must say that. And, you know, for these artists nowadays, I believe not all of them, but a majority of them, they're just doing it for saying, hey, I'm an artist, you know, not just because they're passionate about it.
Exactly.
And, you know, the music, I really feel like none of this music is going to be timeless.
Exactly.
It's not going to be here.
Right. It's all trends.
That's exactly
It's
what
all
it is.
trends,
It's
yeah.
all trends. And it's about popularity.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
It's not talent.
Yeah, the talent, there's no need for talent anymore.
No, there really isn't. So, you know, when it comes to going to a concert and buying tickets to a concert, I'm very rare of that now.
Yeah. And the most important part of it all for me is the influence that it gives to the young kids, you know.
Number
especially-
one on the list.
Yeah, I
That's
have
right.
a 16-year-old son who's basically following in the footsteps of his older brother with the music industry, and he's recorded 4 songs. We're in the studio together, but he speaks mostly about his life. You know, I'm going to school,
I like
trying to
that.
be a college kid.
But that's what it should be about, your life. Tell us your life experience. Maybe
Exactly.
we can relate to what you have going
Exactly.
on. And that's what it is. You're an artiste, so be that artist.
Be that. Exactly.
So that's very true. So what's the best compliment have you received working with an artist that you develop or you're developing at the moment?
You've saved my life. I got that, and I'm gonna get emotional. I'm gonna get emotional. That's I used to. My son used to be in a group called Yodi, and it was short for coyotes because they run in packs. There was
Okay.
a huge group of them, but the 3 of them, including my son, were the main rappers of the group. And I got them started when they were like 16 and 17.
That's a good age.
And
for
these
that.
are kids that were running the streets and, you know, doing all type of chaos and just like trying to get quick money, right? So I got them into the studio and had them sit there, write their lyrics. And that went on for like 5 years, had them performing from Tampa to Jacksonville to like, you know, the city in Florida.
Yes.
And that was one of the main compliments that I got, that I saved their lives. And I said, music saved your life. Yeah.
That's how I feel when you know what? I'm going to tell you this. music did save my life.
Yeah.
As a young teenager, like
sure.
13, because that's how I was able to escape. You know, learning the words. And see, in those days when you bought a CD, the lyrics would come with the CD.
Exactly.
So we're reading it, then I had the Walkman, of course, and I went to the CD-ROM. But
and people.
and that's what I was doing. I was listening to the words of music, and I would write poem. And you know, at that time, it wasn't called journaling; it was more like a diary.
Yes.
So yes, when you said that, it just sparked a memory for me. Yes, music is. I just can't imagine this world without
music. Yeah, it does save lives, and it's a really big impact in the nation. Music is everywhere.
I listen to music most of my life. This morning, I'm listening to music, and you know, like driving in my car, I'm listening to music. Anytime I'm home,
in the shower,
yes,
listening to
and
music.
blasting the music. You know, I'll turn off the TV to listen to the music.
Exactly.
I know, and I'm on TV, right? Yeah, so I can definitely understand that. And, you know, I would say that I appreciate people like you.
Thank you.
You know, that's like giving back
to
the youth, you know, to people who just need a little guidance, because that's basically what it is.
That's what it is.
You do.
Yeah, it's basically guidance. Yeah, we guide people in the right direction.
Yeah.
So that they also don't get scammed. There's a lot of scams out
Well,
there
you
for
tell
these
me.
young artists, and
And
it breaks my heart.
Yeah.
Because my son has gotten scammed a couple of times, and I always tell him, check with me
Yes.
before you move
Okay,
forward.
your mama's what? Are you
And he was
serious? Your mama know how to read contracts. What are you doing, son?
Yes. And he's like, I thought I can do it on my own. And I'm like, no, they always take advantage of you, you know,
Yeah.
promising you a bunch of things that never fall through.
Well, what I've heard, they say in that music business, 90% of it is business, and
Yeah.
10% is music.
Yeah.
So that should tell you right there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we got to be more careful.
Definitely.
Right? All right, Sharks, we'll be right back.
You got me believing that I can seize the day. You got me hooked.
Learn and earn today at Miami-Dade College. College graduates earn 56% more than high school graduates and $1 million more in lifetime earnings. A degree from MDC is your path to greater earning power and career success. Choose from hundreds of affordable high-tech and in-demand career programs, including cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, business, and nursing. Learn and earn today at MDC and fast-track your career. Enroll now at mdc.edu/purpose.
You got me believing that I can seize the day. You got me hooked on a feeling that I can do anything if I give my heart to it.
Sharks, I'm glad you're still here with us. This is Moments with Shai Will. So now let's have a little fun. It's time for self-reflection, my favorite part of the show. So, of course, waking up in the morning, getting ready to take care of the day, do you feel like you're living your true self?
I am. I really am. Today, I am.
Yeah.
Because there was a point that I wasn't. I would just get up in the morning and just drag it and not really be happy where I was, you know, what was going to come of the future, you know, but I started meditating.
Yes.
I started exercising in the morning. You know, and just sitting by myself, you know, even if it's for 5 minutes in silence, you know, it took me such a long way. So yeah, it made me like reflect and be true to myself.
You have
so that
to
I could be
be.
true to others.
That's
Yeah.
right. You have to be, and you have to find something that's keeps you grounded.
Yeah.
And when you said the exercise, and that's just like for me, I do 2 miles. I didn't do it this morning.
Yeah, literally.
But I understand, and it's so therapeutic because I notice a difference when I'm not exercising.
Yeah.
I know that feeling stuck.
Yeah, you do feel stuck.
So it's very therapeutic, and I definitely agree. So other than your family, you know, your children, what else matters most to you in life?
Other than family and children, well, God is first. And definitely my friends.
Yeah.
Like I really truly I'm very generous. I appreciate the people that appreciate me.
That's right.
So my friends are very important to me. I only have like a circle of friends.
They can fit in the palm
They
of my
can
hand,
fit in my
girl.
hands, exactly. And
I
so,
agree.
yeah, so that's very important for
You know,
me right
it's
now.
interesting that we both said that at the same time because, you know, let's take it back for a second. We think of high school and everybody thought being popular and having a lot of friends is the thing. And the older you become, you realize that's not the thing.
Exactly.
You know, so you have to learn to where to place people, you know. And a lot of times someone would say, hey, best friend, or hey, friend. And I'm like, but I don't feel that with you. Just call me by my name, you know?
Yeah.
But what defines a friend? You know, someone who is there for you, good or bad, and who's going to tell you the truth as well.
Exactly.
And if I don't know your a family member or one of your kids, or I haven't been to a birthday party, we're clearly not friends.
Exactly. I always tell people that, like,
Yeah.
you're my friend if you've been invited to my house and we're having a drink, you know, in my house.
Yes.
Because my house is like my sacred place.
That's right.
So for me, it's more like, you know, I don't bring just anybody to my house.
No. Do you think at some age that we become, you're too old to make new friends? Because I've heard people say that.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of associates, you know, a lot of people that maybe I'll do business with or help them with something in the business, in the music industry or something, you know, legal wise. But I don't make like new friends.
Yeah.
Easily, no.
Yeah, I get it. So if you had to instill one piece of advice into a newborn baby, what advice would you give it?
Oh my God. Be true to yourself.
Yes.
Put God first and be honest.
Yes.
Living life, just be honest.
I can definitely agree. I like all of them that you say, but the one that really stuck with me is being true to yourself.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm always living through that moment from an experience or a situation, which could be the same thing. And sometimes I forget about myself.
Yes.
Because I'm worried about everything else and everyone else.
Yes.
And other than that, I will also say, don't think about what people think of you.
Exactly.
Don't let it be the worries of your life.
Yes, exactly.
Because you're not going to make
matter.
everyone happy, honey.
Exactly.
So you have to make sure you're happy. And I believe the way to be happy in life is choose a career that best fits you, that feeds you great energy. Number 2, make sure you surround yourself with good people.
Oh, that's
Okay.
definite. Yeah. Because people can break you or make you.
Yeah.
Just being around certain people could like move you forward or keep you back.
That's right.
Yeah. So that's a great.
Yeah, for
definitely.
sure. And do what makes you happy, even though it sounds very cliche. It's the God's honest truth.
Yeah.
Because someone says, I don't like that dress on you. You're like, well, I like it.
Yeah.
It makes me feel good.
makes me
I'm
happy.
wearing it. And don't tell me it don't look good on me
Exactly.
or I can't do it, because I'm gonna do it twice and take a picture of it.
Exactly.
I'll do the exact opposite.
I agree.
Have fun with it all the time. Let me ask you one more. So describe yourself in 3 words and why.
Oh wow. Let me see. Witty. Honest. Sometimes brutally honest. I know.
Hey, people better learn to appreciate you because they don't think about how hard it is for you to tell them the truth.
Yeah, exactly.
But go on.
And definitely loyal.
Okay.
And I say those things is because, especially the loyal part,
Yeah.
there has been a lot of times where people weren't loyal to me, whatever stages, friendship, business, relationships. But to me, I've always been that person. Like, I'm loyal. If you ask for me, I'll be there for you. You know, unless I'm on a plane or had an accident, like, I'm gonna make the efforts to be there for you.
I like
so
that.
that's something that
That's very true.
I take pride in.
So you mentioned witty. Explain to me.
Witty for me is like being sharp, like quicker than that. You know what I'm saying? Being
So
quick.
being particular, like very, okay, I
Yeah,
get it.
yeah. Maybe
Yes.
I'm not using the right word,
No,
but
no,
like
you're fine, but it's okay. I just wanted to
catching
know more
on
of what
quick and
you meant by it.
Yeah, and having like the character that everyone can pretty much relate to. You know what I'm saying? And that's not to say that I turn into what you want me to turn into. You know what I'm saying? But I do feel like I'm the type of person that makes you feel comfortable.
Yeah.
You know?
That's true.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. You've always made me feel comfortable. And I've always appreciated the feedback that you've given me and always being supportive of,
Thank
you know,
you.
the Love Jones Show, Moments with Shai Will, Excitement Radio.
No, I love them, yeah.
I love you. And
Thank
I like that. And it's, you know, it's interesting because I came, one of my clippings I was watching and we were talking about, do you want loyalty or do you want love? Or is it love or loyalty? And I'm like, why can't we have both?
Both, yeah, exactly.
Is it possible?
Yeah, yes, 100%.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm definitely a big believer in love, about, you know, being in love, loving, and just having love surrounded by you. So that's a plus.
It's important, you know.
Very.
And I think we need to have a brochure on how to be loyal and show love to people.
And show love. We need more
love. And it doesn't
love.
have to be to people that you know or someone that, you know, is related to you. Why can't we just extend that to
just
everyone?
being kind is almost showing love. Like, just being kind to people. And that's what I want to live like that. Like, I want to show more love. I think the world needs more love. So
yes, for sure. And you want to look young forever. I know I do. All right, Gigi, thank you so much for being here with us today. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yes, and we're definitely going to have to do this again. Okay?
Yes, for sure.
Okay. Yes. So it was such a pleasure, Sharks, and thank you so much for tuning in to Moments with Shai Will, and I'll see you next time.